Hello, I'm Stephen Monkey Mason and I'm making this video today to pay utter respect to this guy, Thomas Hodge, the dude designs. VHS, a video art cover book. Now I got this for Christmas off my girlfriend Annie, and man, this is like walking into a VHS shop from the past. Now I am a massive VHS collector. The tower behind us, there's over stuff over here. Opening this book, I went down memory lane, so I'm going to jump cut now and just flick through some of my favourite bits. So the way this is laid out, it's basically just a VHS cover and it's back printed, and honestly it's like 200 and odd in here. So there we go, breaking loose, life's a beach, then you die. It's hilarious. The Intruder clearly looks like Rambo going on there. Got the headband, he's got the M16 machine gun. It's amazing. The Bikini Car Wash Company, wow, that is such a funny cover. You would not get that this day and age, like, you would not. The Invisible Kid, I got a £5 fine for not returning that. Well, I forgot about it, left it in the back of my mum's car. I got grounded for a week over this VHS. Totally reminded us about this. Classic. Good old fashioned Cellar Dweller, starring Jeffrey Combs in a supporting role. Classic VHS cover that. Fly me. You wouldn't get a DVD cover like that this day and age. That's amazing. That is absolutely hilarious. The Garbage Pail Kids is in here. The DVD is such a disappointing compared to that absolute gem of a classic. And also this bad boy, the Go Kids, which yes, it is a bit of a rip of the Goonies. You've got the Goonies colour effect, you've got, you know, it looks like he's got a lightsaber there for all the kind of things. This movie haunted me as a kid because I probably watched this with my little cousin Brian, and I just remember it being on TV. Now, up in the UK, I think it was called Frog's Dreaming as well. It stars Elliot from E.T., and it's basically he keeps going to this swampy place and he sees bubbles and he thinks his thing's creeping out, and it's this big tractor head and it's some kind of pendulum and like air effect. And I was like, what the hell is it called? And it wasn't until years later, now this is after decades of working at HMV, my friend, the movie pop guy, Paul Ray, went, oh yeah, it's called Go Kids, and sent us a link and it's actually on YouTube. Absolute classic blast from the past, that. Absolutely brilliant that that's in this book. So there's absolutely loads of things in this book, including Hobo with a Shotgun. How awesome is that? Because Hobo with a Shotgun has awesome artwork. That looks like Cobra there. It's definitely not Cobra. Yeah, that totally wants to be Cobra. It's not Cobra. But this is amazing. You can pick this up online. There's over 200 VHSs in here. Now, as I was flicking through this bad boy, there's some amazing stuff in here. The Gimp, the Impulse, the Geek, Demon on Paradise, the Berserker. I'm sure I've got that too. As I was flicking through Hollywood Hot Girls, see, I just keep getting distracted by this book. It's just absolutely amazing. I've got some of these, so I'm going to dig them out for this video. Okay, Evil Dead is in this book, but that's not the same cover. It's a bit of a cop-out really, that one. That's a reissue. But I do have Evil Dead still on VHS. This is in the book. This is Lost in Time, big box VHS version, an eye-popping and teeth-chattering mind-blowing movie. This isn't, but I found it while I was doing it, and this should really have been in your book. The Monster Squad, big box VHS. Awesome movie, that. Troll makes an appearance in the book. Classic Troll, classic VHS, man, classic VHS. I also have Troll 2, which isn't really a sequel apparently, but yeah, Troll 1, Troll 2, awesome. Yeah, I'm a massive movie fan. The entire arm here is Lost Boys, Gremlins, The Thing, Jaws, Loch Ness Monster. Getting carried away with the movie genre going on here. This is definitely in the book, Spookies. It's got this proper Palace Premiere box going on for it. That is proper retro artwork, and that is in the book. Next up, this is in the book, Scared Stiff. Looks a little bit different from in the book because it is a flip cover. How awesome is that? This is also in the book, Regenerator. Green box VHS. Love that. Looks awesome. Next up, Return of the Living Dead. It is in a small box, but it does have the mint creepy art factor. I do have it on Steelbook. Steelbook is a hell of a lot different. Lovely, lovely Steelbook, but a lot different to the classic VHS. We lost the cover. Night Screams is also in the book. It's awesome. It's proper, really good condition, this VHS still. Awesome as that. This is actually on the back of the book, Demon Warp. That's mint. I haven't seen it, but that's mint. Next up, Demon Wind. Demon Warp, Demon Wind. This has got the old RAC, who did a lot of productions like The Riff. I mean, they were big behind the Ghostbusters back in the day. I think they did The Blob as well. Where's The Blob at? There's the Blob right there. And there's the Blob, the original. Next up, Black Roses. That is actually on the cover, and that actually looks like this one as well. Biohazard. Very similar creature on the front cover. Yeah. This is in the book, but looks a hell of a lot different. They Call Me Bruce. That's the one I've got. The one in the book is him riding the buffalo, which when you see it, you'll go, yeah, I totally remember that. There you go. Do you remember that? They Call Me Bruce, I'm riding the buffalo. Absolute classic artwork for the 80s. Next up, I have the Berserker. And on the back, it's got this weird dog-like creature on it. But yes, that is also in the book. So just looking around what I can see, classic-wise, I've got the Jerkin old school version of it. Idle Hands. I know it's not a classic rare one, but obviously it's hard as hell to get a hold of on DVD. There is some random shit when I actually look here. Got The Thing, you've got The Burn, you've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original 90s movie. You've got Universal Soldier here, No Evil, Snipers. You've got some absolute rare and retro ones here. There is Revenge of the Radioactive Monster. There is the classic Critters. Classic Critters. Ghoulies 2, Suburban Commando. There's a classic VHS for you. Pre-inserts of Police Academies. Yes, there's a lot of VHSs here, as well as countless versions of The Lost Boys, The Gremlins and The Goonies, because they're my favourite films of all time. They're all the way up on the top shelf up there. I will just quickly jump up. Their big box version of The Lost Boys with Kiefer Sutherland's head. Obviously the cover has been lost ever since VHS, because now it's just red with all the cast on. This one is retro rare because it's got Steven Spielberg's name spelt wrong on Jaws. Can you believe that? Idiots. One of my favourite and most rarest VHSs I have at the moment. True Romance big box release. Took me forever to find this. And last but not least, the one what's in the book, the one I was totally shocked when I seen it. I was like, yes, and I've got that. I'm so proud to own that, even though the film is pretty bad. Since its release on VHS, on DVD, it comes with saying it is the worst good bad movie ever made. I'm talking about King Kong. Stay. I'm talking about King Kong Lives on VHS. This is one of my favourite VHS covers from back in the day. The DVD is very, very poor, but that is classic artwork, and it's awesome that that is in the book. So if you're a fan of VHS, horror, 80s, you used to go in the video shops when you were a kid, I'd highly recommend picking this up. Website details is all there underneath us. It's got a nice little read inside of it as well. It's got great links to Dude Designs, as well as email addresses, websites, the dudedesigns.com, Facebooks, Twitter. Definitely check this out. Don't click online, because that's why I'm trying not to show you most of it. Buy it, have it in your collection. It's awesome. I've been Stephen Monkey Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Here's an outtake for you. Where am I going to put this? But actually, here is an outtake. Right beside the screen out. There we go. That's me and Dan Percy with the Vindicator VHS big box. Did have it. Give it to Dan Percy. Get rid of that. Right, I want to find out where this is to go. That right, Gizmo. Eh? Quiet, eh? For once. There we go. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.